Hi-oh. I've been in a rut all my life.
Ruts happen all the time.
I know. It's almost it's like when you're in the hospital, you see the heartbeat, the thing that it goes up and down. Yeah, that's your
Right.
business. That's your business. You have the high points and then you got the low points. Those are the ruts.
Exactly. I'm BJ Flagg.
And I'm Rich G, and this is episode 253, How to Get Out of a Rut.
Tell you, everybody experiences ruts, periods of time when they feel like they're just not getting enough done. They don't feel like they're doing any, whatever they're doing, it's not meaningful. And they don't like that what their business has become. And they look forward to Fridays.
Well, then I know a lot of people that look forward to Fridays.
That's right.
But since everyone gets into ruts, what differentiates people is how quickly they recognize they're in a rut and take action to get out of the rut.
Right. It's so important to kind of start this with action number one.
Yeah, so let's have a conversation. Action one, understand that you are in a rut. This is the first step. Are you really in a deep rut? Or are you just having a bad day or a bad week or maybe even a bad month? What's going on? Are you in a rut or are you just having a bad day?
If you are in a rut, what do you think is causing it? What are the, what's going on? Mental, physical, what's going on?
Yeah. Are there external obstacles that are causing this rut? Like bad clients or staff that aren't listening to you, or your income's going down, or vendors driving you crazy, or the economy? What's going on? Or is it internal obstacles? Your attention? Are you bored? You're frustrated? You're disillusioned? You're unfocused or disrupted?
I think that pretty much covers it.
Yeah, I think I have. That's it. That's a rut. I've just explained to you what a rut is.
I think you got it. Figure out what are those real problems. This will allow you to come up with some really great solutions. So put in your time, figure out what that is.
Yeah, figure it out, because it's deceptive sometimes that we think it's one thing, but it really is something else. And it's really sitting down and understanding what's really causing the problem. Because once you figure it out, you then can get to action two.
Yeah. And action two is make a plan and change the dynamic. This is so important. Is this beyond me? Do I need professional help? It's a huge relief to so many when they decide to have a coach, a mentor, a guide. Depending on where the rut is in your life, you're going to be picking a professional that's going to work fantastic for you.
Well, I couldn't agree more, BJ.
Yeah.
I no, but it's true. I've had coaches, and sometimes if it's more of an internal obstacle or a rut, you might need to go talk to a therapist, just
Right.
to talk to someone. This is when leaning on a professional not only speeds up the progress, but adds a level of clarity you just can't do on your own.
I can't agree more. So, we have clients who come to us with a marketing rut issue,
Yes.
and just one session of talking it out provides a clear sense of what those next steps are going to be. It's amazing. Hard to do on your own.
When you're in a rut, or if you're in a hole, you need someone to hand you the shovel or a ladder to help you get out. And sometimes you can't get out. No, they're not going to hand you a shovel. They're going to hand you a ladder to get out of the rut, or they're going to help you dig the hole deeper.
Take the bigger rut.
Absolutely. But I'm not saying personal reflection on your own isn't vital. It's just part of a bigger process that needs to happen to get to that higher level. All things are good to do as your homework, and then use professional sessions to elevate your ideas, your progress, to help you get out of that rut as fast as possible.
Exactly.
So action 3 is once you've figured out what the problem is and you put a plan together, we want you to take action every day. Okay, this is not a one and done or a diet pill solution. Once you've identified the trigger for your rut, it's time to take part of your day to take action. Break out a little part of your day.
Make that time to make the right changes in your behavior so it affects your business in a regular and positive way. It's amazing how you might have a behavioral health issue. It affects your business. You might have a supply chain issue. It affects your business. You have, a creativity rut. It affects your business. So doing it every day and making that time to make those great decisions makes a difference.
Yeah, there's I love it that regularity, patience, and persistence will ensure your success. This isn't going to happen overnight. You need to build it into your schedule. If it's, I need to spend a little bit more time marketing my business, or I need to spend a little bit more time getting new vendors that appreciate my business to them, or dealing with customers in a different way. You need to be regular about it. You need to be patient and you need to be persistent.
Yeah, it really does put a new spin on your life. Like you actually feel recharged again, and it's fantastic. Action number 4 is stick to it. Don't give up. Can't tell you how many people you could have this fantastic, great action plan, and you got to realize it's your job not to fall back into the rut. Like Rich.
Yeah.
Getting the shovel and start digging again. Don't do that.
Well, I can't tell you how many clients that I'll meet with them and we'll develop a whole plan for them on a big Post-it notepad sheet that they put up on their wall and they go, I'm going to do that. And then the next few weeks they're complaining. I go, are you even looking at the sheet? Are you, building it into your schedule and stuff?
Right. It's debatable.
Yeah. So set timely check-ins with yourself to review your progress, make small tweaks to your plan, and note the successes. That's the biggest thing. We go, oh, nothing's really working. Really? You have done something major. You changed the direction of your business and celebrate that achievement.
Rich, we forget to do that.
Yeah.
As entrepreneurs, we need to be our first line cheerleader. You've identified your rut, you've assessed, you created a plan, you followed through, and here you are. That self-awareness is vital to your success. Pat yourself on the back, keep moving, but it's an achievement.
Yeah. When you have your own business, you don't have a boss that says, hey, nice job. Or, here's a certificate, or here's a nice piece of lucite for you, that'll
occasionally you need the lucite.
Here's a nice piece of lucite. But it's so funny. You have to pat yourself on the back. Granted, if the client sticks around and gives you more money, that's acknowledgement in and of itself that you're succeeding. But we don't look at it that way. So you need to be your own first line cheerleader constantly.
Absolutely. We have a great resource today. You're going to laugh, but it's called How to Get Out of a Rut. Discover how to shake things up and flourish when you find yourself stuck in a rut. Trish Myers knocks it out of the park with this fantastic book.
Yeah, now let's put this in perspective. It's a short book. It's not very long. It's like $2.99. And it's very basic, but basic isn't bad. You don't want to get into a complex 300-page tome. This is going to help you. She acknowledges you're going to feel stuck every now and then and shows you how to pull yourself out of this rut by basic, simple practices, kind of like the ones that we just told you during our talk today.
Exactly. And it's that feeling of control, like you get that feeling of control back again. And it just makes you feel so good. This is one of those books you can pick up, read for a while, and just have a good feeling.
Exactly. Then pick up your shovel and for ride. That's what you want to do.
Another one.
Well, what's so funny, BJ? How often, very, very quickly, how often do we do that mentally? We go, I'm going to go get my shovel and dig a deeper hole, instead of addressing that scary monster of, okay, what's really causing that?
Which would only take you 15 minutes to do. That's the killer.
That's the thing. But we're happy to go get that shovel. That's the problem.
For sure. That's a talk for another time.
Absolutely.
Well, that's a wrap. You know where to find us. Rich is at richg.com and BJ is at newrenew.com.
Absolutely. It's been a real pleasure to talk about our ruts to you today. And thanks to our producer, Richard Scalzo, for consistently delivering the best small business podcast every Tuesday.
Have an unbelievable week and catch you later.